Hello and greetings. Welcome to episode 3 of the Blade Play podcast. I'm Tri-State EDC. Below me is the incomparable Richie of Knife Modders fame. And to this way of me is Brian of Transparent Knives. Gentlemen, welcome.
Yo.
Welcome back. Well,
Yes,
we're gonna
we're back.
we had a roller coaster ride last week trying to film this damn show. So let's knock on wood. Nothing. My light just went out when I said that. It literally just went. Oh, there, it's back on. Nobody touch anything. We're gonna try to avoid any serious issues this go round. So
I never noticed you had that stash in the background.
Oh, my beloved, my Ukrainian neon sign. Yeah, dude, it's the real deal. For the listeners amongst you, there's a neon sign over my shoulder. That is a mustache.
It's cool. Where'd you get it from? Is that custom?
Etsy from a Ukrainian maker.
So not
they
custom.
shipped that out of they shipped that out of a war zone. They literally shipped it out of the war zone. It was pretty cool. But
that's dedication.
It is, and it got here within a month. I was pumped. What are you gonna do? But what's new, everybody? Richie, what's going on with you guys? What's new? What's hot?
So I have been working on those fixed blades. I just sold the. Is this the first of this model? So yeah, this is the Revenant. This one's sold. I think this is the first one I've sold of this, right?
Who bought it? Who's the son of a bitch?
I think his name is Robert on Instagram.
Fuck him. I don't know him.
Very generic name. But yeah, sold that, and then I've got more coming. We finished up all those brush handles for alpha shaving, so we've got the pocket clips for Brian's Demco knives, the Timascus pocket clips. So for the chopped 20.5, so those are almost done. And then we have these Devos here.
Oh, Devos in the house
that we're gonna be working on.
The mashes,
bad boys. Yep.
Nice.
So he gave us creative freedom on these, and that will be.
Oh, your
next.
favorite.
Yeah. Yeah.
Richie's like, what do I do? What do I do with it?
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. Like most modders love creative freedom. I cannot fucking stand it.
Yeah, just dude, I'm the same way. I'm just like, just tell me what you want. Just tell me what you want.
Exactly.
And
because I don't want to do something they don't like.
Right.
So then, so how I get around it is like when a customer asks for that, I'll just be like, well, are there like some specific things you do and don't like? Could you like give me like a general idea? And then they'll end up just explaining exactly what they want because they actually did have something in mind already. And
they always do.
That
they always do. Beautiful.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Sick. Brian, what's up with you, dog?
Let's see. Well, my tastes have regressed. That's one thing. So I made a list of knives that I want, and like, I don't know. Let me give you some examples, and you'll notice that my taste has regressed. So some knives that are on my list are Emerson Mini A100.
Hold on. No, keep talking. Sorry, I just want to look at it.
The Emerson Mini A100. It is a truly terribly made knife, but I want one. So
yeah, Lindy wants a Mini A100.
It's so boring.
She does? Why?
I don't know. She likes it.
The design.
Yeah, she likes the design.
The design. Yeah, I mean, the design, that's fine. The design is fine. It is overpriced for the quality. Like when you consider like, the fit and finish issues, the heat treat, the steel choice, like it is
pretty much everything.
When you consider the grind, the chisel edge, the construction.
Well, dude, it's meant to be a tool, Brian. It's meant to be a tool. It's meant to be a multi-tool. Come on.
I can't name one thing that's done well on that knife, and yet I want it. So there's that. So my tastes have clearly regressed, but I'm still looking for one. Now here's the thing. So to connect this to something I want to shout out is someone told me about someone named Fast LT1NOS. I think that's pronounced Fast Latinos or something. Like he's a guy on Instagram. And he does Emerson modifications, and he actually does mods where he replaces everything pretty much and makes it so that your Emerson is like
doesn't he also do like frame lock conversions?
Yeah, frame lock conversions so they don't have lock stick. Basically makes it so that it's an Emerson how it was supposed to be made originally. So that's kind of cool. But you need to have your knife on hand so that when he opens his books, you can send it in. So I'm gonna have a Mini A100 and just not touch it until I get a book spot.
Yeah, his work looks very good.
What if I love it?
What if you fall in love and you're like,
I mean, I'd have to commit seppuku.
Then we can't be friends anymore.
I'd have to, you know, yeah, I'd have to just end it. Like it just. But yeah, so my tastes have regressed. That's one thing that's happened. I did get this cool knife from Indiana Knives. It's a prototype of the a knife that he's getting made by Best Tech. It is called the EDZ, which is actually his initials.
Somebody brought that up on my live stream today. I've never seen one. That's sick.
But yeah, it has this wheel of jimps at the top, which you use to open it.
Not my preference in terms of design, but it is super unique, and I think other people will like it.
Yeah, it's cool enough. It's very unique. It's going to be in Van X.
Oh, that is. Oh, wow. Best Tech.
Daddy will buy it.
Van X? Oh, I didn't know that.
I can see you didn't watch my review. I feel neglected. Not even watching my video. Not even watching my video. I put zero effort into. You're just terrible.
I didn't know you made videos.
I started recently. I don't edit them or anything. I just shoot it, one take, shoot it. There it goes on the.
I will watch your videos if you allow me to watch your old videos.
I mean, they're just privated. I still have them. They're all on YouTube.
Well, I need to see them.
You haven't watched the old, which ones do you want to see?
All of them.
I literally have videos of like me taking like knives and like hammering them through Starburst gummies and stuff. Like it's just
perfect.
Dude,
that's what
those
I
would
need.
hit so hard as like YouTube Shorts and TikToks. Those would get like a
this
million
was literally
views.
like 3 years ago though, dude. Before Shorts existed. Like,
dude, if I had known,
them into shorts.
I had no idea you even had a channel. I would have watched your videos.
Anyway, so that's it for me though. My tastes have regressed. I got this prototype which I made a YouTube video on. I'm doing YouTube again, and it's fun because I'm doing this tabletop style. It's like very easy to do because I just like, you know, gesture wildly while talking and like, you know.
Whoa.
Great. Other than that, nothing more for me. What about you, Cole?
Oh, I got a whole fart load of new shit, dude. I don't even know where to start. We're gonna start here because you guys will appreciate this. And then we'll go down from here. I got a regrind done on my McNees.
Okay, nice BGM?
No, Precision Knife Works. Custom EDC.
Custom EDC?
Yeah, Dan. I've been dirtying it up, but he did a great job, man. It's so thin that you can barely see the edge bevel, and yet it's like terrifyingly sharp. So he did a good job. It's gorgeous. I need to clean it because I can't keep my hands off of it, but love that. I'll be EDCing that a lot now that it's got a nice hollow grind on it.
Yeah, he jumped in fast with the regrinds, man.
Weren't the McNees they're flat grind, right?
Yes,
originally,
they're flat.
So he converted to hollow. I believe the prototype of like when the McNees Mac 2s were originally coming out were hollow, but then he decided to do flat instead.
I think he's gonna do it again. I think he's gonna do hollows again.
Yeah, because hollow's better. Let's be real.
Yeah. But
like
he did a great job for
like
$60. I'm not mad about it. He did a killer job.
Yeah, short flat grinds are a sin.
Oh, we're gonna talk about some. That's one of our topics. Well, partially.
Ooh. Then I got my Calum Ari arrived.
Oh,
Calum,
I remember that one. S90V, right? How you like it?
Ari. Cool knife. He actually gave this to me, which I didn't ask him to, but he just asked me which kind I liked the most, and then the next thing I know, here it is. So, really awesome of him to send that over.
Hey, Cole, can you ask me real quick which chamois I like the most?
Hey, which chamois do you like the most?
I'd like I'm not asking for it, but you know, my favorite sham is Spyro bearings, 3.3 inches or less, right?
Okay.
Not trying to suggest anything, just letting you know.
I'll keep an ear out, and I'm sure the 700 people that see this will keep an ear out too. I literally use the live stream as like an army. I'm like, go my army into the world and find this knife for me quickly. I had a guy hunt me down a 520 the other day, but we missed it. Still, he found one.
Oh, do I really want someone to hunt me down to A100 though, Emerson?
Yeah, people watching.
What do those go for? Those are on the secondary. Those are fairly expensive, aren't they?
No, they're very cheap. They're extraordinarily
the mini
cheap.
A100s.
Yeah,
I thought they were over. I thought they were over retail.
No, I've seen them range. Like, obviously, there's people who try to get retail or more, but I've seen them sold for like 180.
Interesting.
That's not bad.
What is the retail price on them?
Like 230.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for some reason I had thought the minis were very desirable and
they are desirable. So, but they don't sell for much more over table.
Okay.
But they are like they'll sell really fast once they're posted.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, they don't go like for higher than table really. And modded ones are like great deals because like they like the mods themselves like don't like you know how it is for some knives like the mods don't add up into the price very well.
With
so I'd rather get one already modded. Like I've seen like ones with like micarta scales and other conversions in the fancy thumb disc for like $220.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad at all. Let him do all the hard work for you. I just realized my name's wrong. it's Cole with a C again.
Yeah, the huge.
Why? There we go. We fixed it. Anyway, yeah, this is another one that needs a regrind. It's really cool, but that would just be so gnarly with a nice hollow grind on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one
very
would
thick.
be good with the hollow. That would be good with the hollow.
Cutting performance out of the box is still great. I mean, it's got good geometry, but it would just be, you know, chef's kiss with a good hollow. I also got this in from Vosteed. They sent me the Labrador. I like it.
Labrador.
It
Is that
looks
the
like
one? Wait. Close it.
It looks like an Ace Sonoma. Yeah, there
that's
you go.
the one with the
Richie. There you go. It's your favorite, dude.
Yeah,
it's got the front flipper, back flipper. It's got it all, dude.
And it's just like little warts hanging out of the blade. Like,
yeah, honestly, the way their execution on all this is whack, dude. I mean,
I gotta say that knife is very ugly.
It's so
like, well, I mean, when it's open, it looks like a normal knife.
Like you
when it's open, it's a normal knife. When it's closed, it's just normal.
It's really good. It feels like an Ace Sonoma, and it's about that size too.
See, that's what I like about this one is that like this isn't obtrusive at all. This wheel.
Yeah, I almost prefer they do it that way. This thing, like these just don't match anything else.
Yeah, they're just sticking out. Like I hate it.
It all works really well though. It's got a little bit of detent lash. It's not crazy, but it's enough to be annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I understand like the idea of function before form, but form is also part of it. Like,
very important. I agree. So there's that, the regrind. There's this. What else came in? Regrind that. There's something else. I know there is. Mom, Dad, help. Oh,
I should have had something new, but I was
supposed to get my drip here. I finished up this.
Ooh, I saw the picture today, dude.
Yesterday. Oof. So yeah, this is my first time using the gloss Cerakote and this Berg Blades Barber.
Is it
so the nice thing about the thing about it is it doesn't fingerprint literally at all.
That's crazy. So, I would expect it to just be awful.
Yeah, matte Cerakote fingerprints, definitely fingerprints. There's no way. I mean, you could probably have oil on it and you wouldn't be able to tell a difference
because it's already oiled looking.
Yeah.
Oh. It's downstairs, so you guys talk amongst yourselves. We may just cut this out.
What's downstairs?
The most important new arrival of the day.
Okay, all right. Well, while we're waiting for that, dude, I think I found a bandsaw that'll work. That is, because I'm trying to get a new bandsaw so I can make a couple fixed blades.
Because Brian sold me his bandsaw for super cheap, and then decided to make some more fixed blades. He had some leftover steel, and then realized he didn't have bandsaw to cut.
And then I also don't have scale material because I sent you that too, so I have to buy scale material. Let me send it to you on Instagram though, and let me know what you think.
Yeah.
So I just sent it. It's called the Microlux. Like that's.
Okay. Microlux also does this little mini mill.
Oh, is it? Well, so they're legit.
Yeah. So. All the mini mills use the same base model, which is I can't remember the name, but they all use the same mini mill from the same company, and then they basically these companies buy that and then they mod it to make it better, and then they sell it as their own. So all the mini mills are exactly the same, just modded by companies. So let me take a look.
Interesting. But yeah, I sent it to you, but we can talk about it later. But
the more you know.
So what do you have, Cole?
Two more. I got two more. First off, the Praetheon arcade
how's that?
Praetheon. I love it. Yeah, I think it's my favorite and definitely the most like EDC friendly design he's ever done. It's just a nice clean drop point. It is S35, which is a bummer, but whatever.
Oh, there's the premium version.
Huh?
There's a premium version.
There is. I got the cheaper version just because, you know.
What was the price on that?
200 on the nose.
Yeah, I do like that design a lot.
I like the PVK Vegas exclusive one. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
So the PVK Vegas one is cool because instead of it being titanium with a carbon fiber inlay like most of the other ones, it's carbon fiber with the titanium inlay, so it's reversed.
Oh, a little flippy floppy. All right.
I'm gonna link it real quick.
All right, I'll pull it up here in a second. And then finally, last but not least, this is my favorite one yet. This little pea shooter. What do you think about that? What do you think about that?
Is that the
Who makes that? It looks like a CJRB or something.
I have to be, it's the best tech Strellet, and I have to be totally honest with you. I love this. I love this.
Oh my God.
Much.
Why does everyone say they love it? It's so bad.
So anyway. what do you use that for, Cole?
Dude, I don't know. Just the idea of like being Wolf-a-fuckerine, you know what I mean? Like Wolf-a-fuck around and find out arene, dude.
It's it's a push dagger, but it's not a push dagger because
it's a little karambit. It's super utilitarian. That's what blows my mind about.
Yeah, it's a karambit that looks like a push. That's like you hold it like
try to like stab someone with it, and it just like slides off the spine because it's curved.
Yeah, because it's curved. No, but literally for like EDC use cases, it's honestly really good.
No, it's not. You can't convince me.
It's so comfy. If you like break down boxes for a living, I'll take this all day.
I linked it, by the way, the Raytheon, the special one. If you want to pull it up.
But the idea of having a knife only open at 90 degrees is so weird, dude. It's so weird. And it's impossible to disengage the lock. But I think it's hilarious.
Oh, is it a liner lock or a frame lock?
Yeah, it's a liner lock on bearings.
That's even more whack. That's even more whack.
With a clip.
It would make more sense if it was like a compression lock or something.
Well, yeah, the liner lock's literally impossible to disengage. It's brutal.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, because the blade's in the way. Yeah.
Let me see a picture of this little butte that you've sent us.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you send it? Pop.
It's in the Google Doc.
Documente. The PVK.
Oh, that does look really good.
It looks good. It
has the tie inlays. That's cool. That actually looks really good.
So what I like about it, I mean, obviously, it's one of the rare examples of like you can actually sharpen it without a smile. That's nice. The clip, I like how the clip interacts with the inlay because you see how there's like a space. In
the little notch cut out. Yeah,
that's cool.
Now I'm looking at mine. Where's mine?
It's a clean design. I mean, what can I say?
Yeah, that's probably my favorite design from him.
It's super clean.
By far.
Yeah, a little cutaway from the.
I don't know if I want to pay $370 for it though, but it is.
Yeah.
No, at 200, I really like it, but that's why I didn't buy the premium one because I'm like, hell yeah, this is great for $200. I'm just it feels great, works.
Yeah, great. And I'm not saying it's overpriced. It's like in line with other like OEM knives that have that many details, but I can't personally pay $370 for that. Like I don't know what I'd be willing to pay, but not $370.
Yeah.
Three hundo.
It is nice.
It's very
nice.
Hundo
would be, yeah. 300.
But that is it for me for new rivals. I think we have one announcement.
No. Well, I was gonna announce California Custom Knife Show, which is happening in this upcoming. Well, I don't know when this is getting posted, so it's gonna be happening on February 10th.
Shit. I need to get those clips back to you.
Oh, well, yeah. So it's very soon, but I figure most people already know about that show. It's hosted by Recon One. It's in Anaheim, and but yeah, so there's no real point in announcing it. But there we go.
Cool. Did I show off my Elementum on the last episode?
No, you did not.
It sucks. I hate it.
Yeah, it's a terrible knife.
So, it actually would have been
boring.
It actually would have been perfect if I had come down to CCKS this year, because then I could have dropped off the other hardness tester, the first one I got. And then, I mean, if they could have got it done in a couple days, but I don't know how long it would take.
No, it takes like a week.
Okay, so so that would still suck.
Yeah, that would still suck.
So I would have to like bring it up there and then leave it with, and then like you just get it, and then I leave it with you for like a year, and then come next year.
We need to inform the pod. This is a big announcement. You should have included this in what's new. You bought a hardness tester.
HRC, baby.
I did. I bought two.
Yeah, you bought two hardness testers. One for $5, one for more than $5.
Yeah.
You bought a $5 hardness tester? Where?
Yeah. So I drove. So I bid on it on eBay, and it was at like $4 threw a bid on it. Woke up in the morning thinking at the last minute people were gonna throw down more money. So at the last second, I threw down like I threw down like 350 as my max bid, but no one else bid on it. So I won it for $5.50. It was a hour-and-a-half drive. But yeah, the dial doesn't work exactly how it's supposed to.
It needs to be fixed.
But they're super simple machines, so it's not like it's something that's permanently broken. It can absolutely be fixed. I just don't know how to do it. So
and you need to find someone like within a reasonable distance who can do it. So,
but unfortunately, the closest one is like near Brian, which is like 5.5 hours. It's like 5 minutes from Brian's house, 5.5 hours from my house.
I really took it for
FedEx it to him.
I thought that these calibration companies were like everywhere, but it happens to just be 3 minutes from me. So I just got lucky. I thought they were everywhere.
Anyways, instead of getting that fixed because I didn't want to wait, I was like, Brian and I were like live streaming and like video chatting on Instagram. It was like fucking 4 a.m. and I was just like, all right, fuck it, I'm just gonna buy a brand new one.
So
how much is a brand new one?
I paid like $1,700.
Woo!
Shit. Yeah.
Jeez.
Not bad. Not bad. It'll last forever.
True. As simple as very few moving parts. Cool. Well, sweet.
Want to get into topics?
We got a couple hot topics. We got a few.
Hot,
spicy. They honestly, they really are. They're really kind of real hot. So topic one is a good one. Is a really good one. It just says Liang Ma, LOL, but is what the topic says. But I think that's done. We can move past that. But I'm very interested in. Honestly,
it's a subtopic.
Brian's suggestion is really good. Should reviewers be obligated to contact the maker before posting a negative review?
And right. So the whole thing is that like. Obviously, you know, part of the problem with what happened with Liang Ma was some other stuff, like, you know, calling Jared a crack addict and stuff. That was all out of line.
Well, Jared is a crackhead. We can all agree.
He said it wasn't crack though. But anyway, so the point being that all that we all agree that like he shouldn't have said those things, right? But what I thought was interesting was when he said, "Why didn't you contact me before posting the video?" Right?
Yeah.
And I saw some people saying that, you know, there's no obligation to contact. Other people saying you should absolutely contact for every issue before you post the video. What do you guys think about that? Like before you post a negative review?
The thing was, it is not like a mass. I don't know. It's not like a huge issue. I mean, the knife still functions and everything. It's just
it's not unsafe.
So I mean, it's not unsafe. No, you shouldn't be obligated to contact the maker or the guy who has the knife made for him. Yeah.
What if it was like what if it didn't lock up or something? Like what if it was a more significant issue? Do you think you still have to? Think you don't have an obligation to reach out? Or
for me, in the way I operate, at least, you know, if there's a serious glaring issue, usually my first move is to reach out and just say, hey, this happened with mine. This might be a problem. You might want to look into it. But that's the message. It's not your knife's a piece of shit. Kill yourself. It's just like, hey, there's, you know, mine does this. And 9 times out of 10, they're like, okay, well, we'll send you a replacement. That's really weird. It shouldn't be doing that. Or they weren't aware of it at all. And, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think in case of lockup failure, because that would be, I mean, because that could happen to any knife, really. Yeah. Like, it's like, that's kind of a tougher one because it's like, at the same time, it's like, yeah, you're posting a review, but did you reach out to the company to try to have them make it right for you? Because then, you know, that would change the whole thing. It was like, yeah, it had lockup issue. It would fail, but I reached out and they replaced and sent me a new one immediately.
So here's what I think. Okay, so which is completely different apparently from what everyone else thinks. I think you should never reach out ever before you post the review, because I don't like the idea of the reviewer being influenced by maybe the maker's a nice guy or something like that, right? Sure. So I think you should post the video, right? And then wait a little bit, see if the maker reaches out to you and how they respond, right? so you give them an opportunity to be cool about it. Like, hey, I saw your video. We're really sorry about that. We want to fix that for you versus, you know, doing a Liang Ma, right? I want to see how they're going to respond to that, right? And then, you know, if they don't reach out to me in like a couple of days, then I'll reach out to them. And if they make it right, I'll make a follow-up video. Hey, about that review I did before, they made it right, right? Yeah. There's no reason it all has to be in one video.
Yeah. But what about in the case of like a maker who doesn't have like a social media presence that might not even see the video?
Hey, get on YouTube.
Yeah.
Watch YouTube. Be part of the community. That's what I say, right? Like you can't complain about reviews if you don't even look at them. So
that's true. It's very true.
You know, that's how I feel about it. Like you want to complain about what's being said on social media, but you don't have social media, then, you know, all right, sucks for you.
Right. Yeah, you know, I've never run into, but no, I think about it. I feel like I've probably said worse things. God knows when my Elementum unboxing comes out. That is just full hot takes, dude. That is just, it's just me calling the knife boring and miserable for like 15 minutes. That's all.
Knife reviewer caught sleeping on camera.
Yeah, that's the whole video, dude. But you know, I feel like I've said worse things, and I've had knives that have had worse issues. So I just, I don't know. I've never run into a case like this myself in almost 500 videos, 500 knives reviewed and uploaded to YouTube. I've never once, ever one time, either one needed to reach out before the video goes out, or two had somebody reach out and say, hey, I didn't like what you said. I've never had that. So maybe I picked good makers.
I mean, I didn't watch the video from Jared, but like knowing how he is, it's not like, I don't know, Leon called it a hit piece, and like I don't know, from what I heard, it wasn't even that
I haven't
bad.
watched News's video either. I'm sorry.
I watched it. It was just like any other video where like
that's what I imagined.
Jared is very fair in his assessment,
and he was also I thought he was nicer than he should have been, actually, because he was like, yeah, but I can still use it. I'm not like concerned about it. I could send it back. Like he mentioned all those things, like so.
Lefty did a video that he recorded prior to the whole thing happening. On the knife, and it was I watched that, and he was like, okay, detent's a problem. He had to take it apart. He tried to adjust the detent, and his conclusion was, oh, they softened it to make the front flipper work, right? So,
and that was, Jared mentioned that too. He's like, I think they made it so that it was for the front flipper, but I prefer if they just made it stronger.
Exactly, and that's exactly what Lefty said. So I mean, is that any different? There was no different, and I feel like if I got the knife, I probably say
isn't that the whole point of reviewing a knife, so people can get a feel for the knife to know if they're gonna like it or not?
Exactly.
And here's another thing I want to mention: if you want reviewers to reach out to you, because their job is not the quality control for you, right?
Correct.
If you want reviewers to reach out to you about issues, send them a prototype before you release the knife.
Yep.
Because once the knife is out in everyone's hands, it's out
too
there.
Late. It's too late.
The problem already exists. Even if the reviewer tells you about the problem, you can't fix it anymore. You've already sold the knife. It's out in everyone's hands already. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, if it's before production and a knife maker or designer sends you a knife and says, hey, can you tell me what you think about it? Yes, you absolutely do need to reach out first, because that's what they sent you the knife asking for. They wanted direct feedback on the knife, right?
Yep.
And, you know, you shouldn't shit on the knife or the prototype, right? Because there's still opportunities for revisions. But when it's already out there, I'm like, why do they have to tell you anything? Like, everyone.
I mean,
this whole scenario. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, not sending a prototype out is just kind of fucking you over, because then, I mean, if you send prototypes out to reviewers, there will be no surprises as long as everything goes as planned.
Right. 100%. Yeah.
I honestly think it's a little bit of hubris to not send out a prototype. Just assume that everything's going to be perfect.
And here's another kicker with this case in particular. There were no prototypes at Blade Show last year. Not a one. And it was already long in the works by then.
Right.
He had no prototypes at Blade Show. No reviewers got an early prototype. Not a single one. And then the knives were delivered vacuum sealed from the factory, which means there was no internal quality control that happened before they got shipped out.
I did hear that, actually, that he didn't QC them individually as well. So it's like, yeah.
How did that get found out?
Well, I've watched 3 videos about it, and all 3 of the knives were vacuum sealed in the container.
You know he didn't fucking do that.
Which is, exactly. Right, which is kind of a dead giveaway.
Right.
So
I think like for the amount of time people waited, which was like 15 or 16 months, and like not having prototypes, not doing like the necessary QC, supposedly, allegedly, I'll say.
Allegedly.
I just think that there was too many mistakes made, so
yeah, that's not QCing, that's just lazy.
Yeah, and I think that's, again, I feel like if he would have done even 1 in 10, if he would have QC'd 1 in 10, we'd have been like, okay. And
there's an issue here.
There's an issue here, and I think he could have, he knows his way around a knife clearly. He could have easily been like, all right, I'll adjust the lock bar tension to at least make it a little snappier as they go out, right? But again, I think people were up his ass. It was just a perfect storm. This whole situation was just like a perfect storm of emotions and people waiting and...
I mean, but dude, QC does. I mean, you could. I mean, how many knives were in that run? Do you guys know how many knives he did for that?
I'm assuming a decent amount. Like,
okay, regardless, if you spend a few days, you can get all the QC done. So what is a couple extra days when they've already waited that much time?
Yeah.
There's no excuse not to QC because it really doesn't take that long. Like you have a checklist of things you look for. You just bang, bang, bang. Like you just do them.
Because I've done a lot of batches with MBK and it's really not. And
actually, batches. Speaking of making people wait longer, he was not shipping some knives. Like he didn't ship Jared's knife because he was like, oh, I don't have the special coin I had made with my extra time. So until that arrives, like if you want, I can ship the knife without the coin, right? But he was making people wait extra for like a coin or a patch or whatever.
Well, and why wouldn't he just ship it separately?
Well, he was like, "Oh, if you want me to ship it, I can ship it separately. But you have to pay for shipping." But that's a separate thing. But anyway, the point is that if he's willing to make people wait like extra time for a coin or whatever, then he has time to QC them.
For sure. And I do have to say, we're gonna have to start a new meeting here in a second. I do have to say, Liang Ma is genuinely a very nice person. I've met him at Blade Show. I talked to him for like 45 minutes. He's a really nice dude in person, in real life. So I do have to say that he's not like a monster, you know what I mean? And I feel like people have turned him into one. He went over the top, went overboard and said some things he shouldn't. He did apologize, which is something more than what most people will do in this community, it seems, when they get into hot water. But
yeah, I mean, some people are really bad.
You know all about that, Brian. People not apologizing.
Social media personality, like people are really bad at like handling themselves online. Some of them. He probably needs to take like a few PR lessons.
Yeah. Brian, I was about to say, Brian, you know all about people not apologizing.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I mean, it's not hard either,
What are you, Chinese or something, Brian? What are you?
I got to mention one thing that's funny though. I just like I'm not trying to crap on Liang here, but like it was so funny because I was talking about it with some friends in Discord. They're like, why does he look like he's being held hostage and like being forced to read like a ransom letter?
Held at gunpoint.
But it was funny because the way he said those 2 lines like on video like was super like robotic.
Oh yeah.
And my friend was like, one of my friends was like, oh, it sounds like he's reading off a script. And then my other friend said, dude, he said 2 lines. Why does he need the script?
Look, maybe he did a lot of reshoots, We don't know. Okay, so, yeah, I just think it's a shame. It was a nice design, and Liang has done really, really, really good work in the past, so I don't know. We gonna do. But to answer the question, no, there should be no obligation to the makers at all. Especially if the reviewer paid for the knife with their own money, especially if that's the case.
Which it was in this case. Jared did actually pay for it and wait 16 months. And just like everyone else who opened the knife, because I watched a bunch of reviews, he was disappointed and he just said it. So
that's it. Yep.
Yeah, honestly, it was probably the worst guy to like try to do that too, because Jared is so loved by everyone.
Right.
Yeah. It was weird. Like he has a big channel. He's respected. And he's also like not the type to just back down and be like, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry that I said
and
anything
he's
negative."
the nicest fucking dude. Like he's such a good dude.
But yeah, all right. Want to move on to the next topic?
Well, yeah, dude. Why not? Let's take a look. See here. What's on the agenda? What's on the old agenda? Oh, I'm pumped about this one. I'm pumped about this.
So what inspired this topic is, I mean, I watch Metal Complex's videos, and he likes those, funny Omega overbuilt knives.
Yes, comically.
And none of us are under any illusion that they're like the best cutting tools. Clearly, they're not. But they're fun, right? And so 2 brands that come to mind as examples of this resurgence of overbuilt knives are Midgard, Messer, and PMP. So I have links in the Google Doc. if you want to check those out. So let's check out Midgard's Messer first, if you guys want.
Oh yeah, I'm already on the website, baby. I'm pumped, and I'll pull this onto screen. So it's
okay. Yeah, word. Which one do you want to look at first? And just generally, what do you guys think about like these overbuilt knives?
They do not interest me whatsoever.
No, dude, same. I'm in the same boat. Like this, I am not a large man. Richie, you aren't either. We're both small people. We're not.
I'm small too. Yeah,
we're all small people. I got little baby boy hands, dude. You know, I'm not exactly Shaquille fucking Neal over here. So I handled a lot of their stuff at Blade Show last year, and I was just, I mean, it's so funny that it's cool. Do you know what I mean? It like brings out your inner like 12-year-old, and I'm all for that. But as far as to own one, no, not.
So here's my thing. Like, I think they're hilarious. But I actually have like some criticisms that aren't related to like it's not related to like the whole like, you know, oh, they need to be heat treated perfect and have the best steel and whatever and be thin. Like, it's not about that. My criticism is that a lot of these overbuilt knives have sort of lazy design elements, and just because it's a joke knife doesn't mean that you should have like a poorly designed pocket clip, for example. You know, like that's not related. It could have a good pocket clip and still be a funny, you know, overbuilt knife. So those are the things that I'm like, a lot of these details are being glossed over because it's a joke knife. But to me, I'm like, I would buy one of these if it was actually like had the little details correct, you know?
Yeah.
Have you guys looked at the Thunrar?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. The big blue
that has a broad blade. I'll say that.
Yeah, look how far they offset the pivot so they can fit it into the handle.
Yeah, it's literally right at the bottom of the handle.
Yeah, that's insane.
And like, is there a picture of the? Look at the pocket clip. I hate the Midgard pocket clip where it rides the spine. Oh, that's like a classic Midgard pocket, but there's no reason for it to be like that, right? Like, it could totally just be a normal pocket clip.
And are those T6 screws?
A lot of them look like tiny.
Why?
Dude, look at the screws. They're tiny. Like, that is insane.
You cannot be cutting these corners at, you know, $350 and higher dollars. Like, you need to do like a well-designed clip, properly sized hardware, and like get the little design elements right.
I mean, the hardware should be like T15, honestly.
Yeah, T20s
at least
the board.
T10 at least, right? So and you know, I just think that like I'm fine with these existing, but I just wish that there's more effort put into the little details. Like, people gloss over it, but to me, like, I can't own a knife that has a pocket clip that looks like that.
No,
I just can't.
Well, you know? it just ergos and everything else aside, at the end of the day, it's a brick. It's an actual brick. The Thunrar,
dude, some of these designs are crazy.
Dude,
yeah, I don't mind that they're crazy, but
it's cool. It's cool. It's different.
Yeah. But yeah, the Midgard pocket clips are definitely the worst offense of the designs. Those types of pocket clips that ride the spine don't work. They're very uncomfortable.
They're always in the way. Have you looked at the Valhalla? That's the one they were nominated last year at Blade Show for the lock mechanism.
Did they win?
I think they did win. Maybe they did win.
Interesting. So I'm assuming you push that tab down and it unlocks it.
Yeah, look at the open picture. It is bizarre. It's like a transformer, dude. It is insane.
I see. It's one of those ones where the blade is bigger than the handle, and then it.
Yes.
That's crazy looking.
It is wild, dude. I don't think they only had the one there to show off, so I didn't get to play with it. But it is wild.
Sorry. You know what'd be really cool is like you could play like a dangerous game fighting with this knife. You could partially unlock it so it can like whip around and try to cut someone. But if you cut someone and you miss or you cut clean through them, it'll chop your fingers off. So it's like a dangerous game there, you know, but
the most dangerous game.
Could be fun.
It could be wild time. Who knows?
Have you guys ever seen the Surefire Alpha before?
Surefire? Is that also an overbuilt knife?
No. This is just a random, not overbuilt. But I was just curious if you guys had seen it before. It's a pretty old knife from Surefire, the flashlight company. If you look at it, it's pretty hilarious. It's an S30V, and at its time, it was like considered high end, and it was very expensive.
Oh wow! It's like a bent peepee knife.
It is very ugly.
Is it the crooked bent dick knife? Is that the one?
Yeah, it has an opening hole. It has like a Phillips or just like Yeah, cross for the pivot. It's not even, doesn't even look like a Phillips.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm looking at the wrong knife then. This looks like a melted hinderer, what I'm looking at.
What?
It's the
link it.
Surefire.
Where is this?
Okay, hold on.
I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it desperately. Because what I'm looking at has studs and a really bad clip.
Oh wait, is it called the Alpha? I think that's what it is. Hang on one sec.
It's a bent PP. It's on Arizona Custom Knives. The one.
That is it's
189.
This one right here. Wait, is this the one?
Holy shit! No, like, I'm looking at a totally different knife.
Okay, hold on.
God.
Let me link this to you. Hold on. Was it called the Alpha? Hold on. I'm gonna link it in.
Oh, I see it. I found it. There's one on eBay, or there was.
Discord. I'm just gonna send it in the chat.
Oh, look at this one, the Viking. Do you see the Viking?
Oh yeah, it's insane. The Midgard's Messer Viking.
That's actually the best looking one, I think.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull her up real quick. Let me pull her.
Oh, it's the Delta, is what it is. The Surefire Delta.
Okay, I found it.
I've heard that name before. I've definitely heard that name before. Are you pulling it up?
I found it on. I have it shared so that the recording can see it. But
what
a wild looking thing, dude.
Yeah, it was $435 in S30V.
The one I'm looking at is the fixed blade version. It's even crazier.
Surefire. What in the world?
Yeah.
Is that a pocket clip? Is that supposed to be a pocket clip?
Yeah.
Look at it, like the exposed cutaway for the fucking the
stop
blade.
pin.
Yeah, the stop pin.
Yeah.
What?
It is hilarious. It has a flathead screwdriver, slotted wrench, cord/harness cutter, window breaker, reversible pocket clip.
Impressive how poorly designed this is.
Yeah.
Like
if I was trying to like make a bad design, like it would actually be hard. Like you have to put in extra effort. It would be better than this.
It would be better than this.
Because it would never occur to me to expose my internal stop pin track and like do stuff like that. Like it never crossed my mind. I'm just not that special.
It's so insane. I'm looking for the Viking, dude. I can't find it.
It's on the Midgard.
The little Viking. I found it.
Well, there's a big one and a small one. Yeah, they're the same design.
Yeah, so there's a couple of these on sale at KNAFS sale right now for like $4.50 a piece.
Okay.
I mean, it's a lot of material.
Well, but that's more than table.
Is it?
It's 299 euros.
I'm not tracking the price of these fucking knives.
It's like $300 basically. It's like $300. At $300, I'm like, okay, fine, whatever, right? I mean, it's still D2 though, but it's like, I mean, whatever. It's a lot of D2. It's a lot of D2. I think the design looks it's cute though.
Is that what they use on most of their knives? CPM D2?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, not CPM. It's just D2.
It looks like CPM D2. It says
maybe it depends on the model. The normal Viking is not CPM. It just says D2.
Okay, the Viking V2 is CPM D2.
They powdered it, baby.
That's cool. I mean, CPM. Oh yeah, some of these are CPM D2, so it depends on the model. The price does not seem to differ depending on if it's D2 or CPM D2. So I would always get CPM D2. Oh, it's so much better.
So €299. I want to know what that is. €299 to USD is
There's a Viking
$330.
D2.
It's like $330 US.
I'll send the link.
The one thing I like about the Viking is that it has a less challenged pocket clip than the other ones.
Oh yeah, let me see the pocket clip. Let me pull her up. Let me see here now.
It's not the best still, but it's like more normal. It doesn't ride the spine.
It is.
You sent the link just now?
Yeah. Have you handled one of these, Brian?
I've never handled one. I want to though. I think it'd be hilarious.
I handled everything they had at Blade Show, and it's a lot of fun. But first off, the detent is non-existent on any of them. There's just no detent strong enough to deal with a blade like that.
That heavy?
It's so heavy. The blade is so heavy.
Oh, is there more pictures? Why is there only a show side picture? Where's the picture of the clip?
I don't know. I can't find it.
On the V2.
It looks like, I don't know. It looks like they have a pre-order right now for a tactical slip joint.
Ooh, my favorite kind of slip joint.
God.
I want to see the pocket clip if they made it better on the V2.
Is it at least centered?
Is it centered?
I'm asking you.
I mean, I don't know. I've never seen one. They don't show the centering. I want to see the pocket clip though. Why is there no pocket clip? Oh, you know what's interesting though? They actually have a section on their website for YouTube reviews. So it says description, reviews, like, website reviews, and then YouTube reviews. That's cool.
That's nice. A lot of makers are doing that lately.
Acknowledging the YouTube. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this pocket clip looks better. Or maybe it's the same. I don't know. But it's better than all their other ones. Yeah, I'm down with the little Viking V2. How big is the blade? 3.35 inches? Perfect.
Yeah, it's a good size.
What's the weight?
8 pounds. 11 ounces.
Is it really 11 ounces?
No, I can't find the details. I'm looking.
Is there specs? Why do they not tell me the weight? Their website is lacking. Anyway,
the website does not.
I feel. Look, I don't normally care about weight that much, but I feel like when it's
7 grams.
Is that what it is?
207 grams, so 7.3 ounces. Not bad.
That's not as bad as I thought it'd be.
So that's a reasonable EDC, actually. Of all of them, that one's actually reasonable.
Okay, so Viking V2. You heard it here first. Actually,
no, that's the mini Viking. Cool. I just told you the mini.
Oh, the mini. Oh, so it's 5 kg for the big one.
5 kilograms?
Wait, what? That is what? Oh, it's 0.05 kg. Why do they do it like that?
0.05?
Kg to ounces. Wait, what? This can't be right. Hold on.
I think it's probably 0.5, maybe.
What is 0.5?
That's over a pound. It's 1.1 pounds.
Yeah, because you multiply it by 2.2.
You know what? It probably is that heavy. Whatever. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. Check out the PMP ones.
Outrageous. I'm trying to think
which ones do you like more? The PMP or the mid guards?
I want to look at the pimps for sure.
Yeah, let me take a look.
I want to take a look at those pimps, dude. Oh, PMP knife, baby. Yeah, you talk about making some tanks, dude. Sheesh. Go away.
Yeah, there's some tanks there.
Yeah, this is the new one is the one, the PMP Alpha.
The Alpha Beast? Or
the
just
Alpha Smilodon is ridiculous.
Where is that? PMP Alpha Smilodon? Oh, that is a big boy.
Dude, look at the blade. Oh, that's the Smilodon. The Alpha Beast is the big chonk, isn't it?
Yeah.
I found it. Oh, God.
I mean, the Smilodon's big, too.
Oh, they're all huge. So
3.75 inches?
Plus. 500 to 550 on these.
Did you guys see the PMP Aris? It kind of has some similarities to the Arius.
Oh no!
Wait, what's 500 to 550? The dollar?
The Alpha Beast. That's like their brick. It's like 3 inches thick. It's ridiculous.
But it's $500 to $550?
Yes.
That's too much.
It's D2 titanium, made in China.
Why is it so much money?
It's literally, look at it. Like the thickness measurement on it has to be almost 2 inches. It's insane. But
it's also so much more expensive than their other knives that are in better materials.
Is 10 millimeters.
10 millimeters, 2 inches. Let's check that. That's 0.4 inches.
Yeah, but it's almost half an inch thick. The blade
stock. Not even an inch thick. Not even.
The blade stock, dude.
Weak.
Did you guys see? You guys see the Aris?
I came here for overbuild, not for this weak, not even half an inch.
Weak shit. I'm looking for the Aris now. Hold on.
Look, here's my rule for overbuild. No, you should never be saying just under. You should always be saying way over, right? Like if you ever find yourself describing an overbuilt knife and you say just under,
well, you could say just way over and then give a lower number, and then it would
but it has to be like a number that like half an inch is like an actual thing people say. No one says like just over 3.3 inches.
Nobody says it.
It's all about the market.
Check out the PMP Aris.
Did you
spell it? How do you spell it?
Ares.
It
has similarities to the Arius, and it's kind of hilarious.
Where do you see these knives? What's the best way to look at these?
I'm on their website.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I didn't see them on their website.
They have all their models, but they have no stats.
Oh, wait! You think this looks like an Arius? Does not look like an Arius.
It has similar lines to the Arius.
The Aries?
Yes.
I'm not seeing it.
Oh, here's what I'll tell you.
You don't see it at all?
The name has similar letters to the Aries.
Hold on, let me grab my Aries.
It does not look like it at all.
Oh, the Aries? Yeah, it looks like a weird stepchild of the Aries, maybe.
What?
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's identical or close, but it has similar lines.
And it's pronounced Ares, by the way. It's the god of war. Ares is the Greek god of war, or Roman god of war.
You know what I like? I like the Titano.
Titano. Which one's that?
It's to the right of the Aries on their website.
Hold on.
That's a beast.
I'm going to go full screen.
That's a beast. PMP Titano.
Holy shit. That is insane. Yeah.
That's a knife.
That's
or a shovel, depending on how you. This is a knife.
Holy
love
crap, dude!
I love it.
That's nonsense. I'm kind of.
Dude, it definitely has similar lines to the Aries.
Okay, hold on. Let me get the side by side here, real quick. Keep holding. Hold. Yes. Okay. Yes, it does. It has the thumb ramp. It has the arched back.
It absolutely does.
Yeah. The back spine of the blade and the handle are 100% from the Aries.
Are we looking at different knives? Hold on. I need to confirm.
PMP Aries is the one.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Aries, the one with the rock pattern kind of thing.
It's like a frag, like a weird.
This one has frag.
Wait, what? Okay, we're looking at different knives then.
It should be above the one with the rock pattern.
Yeah. Because here's the thing, like
you're talking about the Beast Prime,
which is also
hilarious.
hilarious.
maybe the website is messed up for me because like the one I'm looking at does not even have a ramp. So I was confused.
I'll send it to you, Brian. Hold on.
Okay, send it to me, please, because like if we're looking at the same knife, the take is just so bad I can't accept it. So
I'm with him. I'm on the same page as him. Here, I'm putting it in the Google Docs, dude.
Okay, I put it in the Google
I'm just
Doc.
pasting the picture into the Google Docs. There it is.
Okay, works for me. Oh, okay, that is not what I was looking at all. Okay,
yeah, see you motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, Richie does actually have a point here. Yes, it is Aries like. Okay, you got me. See, you want to see what I was looking at? I'll post what I was looking at in the Google Doc. Watch this.
Your reaction,
You'll
Brian.
See why I was confused. You will see why I was confused. See how it says PMP Aries above it? See that?
I get it.
You see that
I'm looking at is you're looking at the Beast Prime. The Beast Prime.
The Beast Prime.
Okay, well, hilarious. I gotta say though, the Aries is truly disgusting looking. The Beast Prime looks pretty sweet.
The Beast Prime honestly is a pretty cool looking knife.
I don't like that lanyard hole though. Why is it sticking out in the most uncomfortable looking way?
It's literally sticking up like a 1/4 inch off the
You know what? Look at the Titano. It does the same thing where like it's just like, oh, you want to put your palm there? Nah, fuck you.
Yep. I'm gonna stab you in your hand. You're
welcome. Look at the Titano. If it just had a normal, like not that lanyard hole section that is like literally to a point.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing there. I don't know what they were thinking.
I would actually buy that knife if it didn't have that.
What about the Revenge 2?
Ooh, honestly, not a bad looking knife. Clean.
I'm doubting whether I'm looking at the same thing as you guys right now. So like I'm like I have I don't trust my my screen.
The name of the knife is above the knife. Does that make sense?
But look at the screenshot I just sent you. It says PMP Aries above the knife. That's not the Aries.
Wait, mine is below. The name is right below for me.
Okay, so something is wrong here. This is they're
I'm on my phone though, so.
Oh, dude, we're so dumb. We're so dumb. He's right. He's right. The Aries is the one that looks nice.
Oh.
The Alpha Smilodon is the one that looks like the Aries.
Okay.
So I was right the whole time.
You were.
Oh.
You guys are the worst. You guys gaslit me. You guys straight gaslit me.
We two-timed him. We got him with the two-time, baby.
I was like, dude, is my website messed up? Like, it's like, dude, what's going on? Like everything else, every other knife was matching where like the name and the picture were matching. And just that one you were telling me was wrong. And I was like, what? Like,
what is that? I swear I'm not crazy. I swear.
Okay, well now that we've established,
so we just got all the names wrong.
So really, you were talking. What knife were you trying to talk about just now?
He was talking about the Alpha Smilodon with the Aries.
Okay, but then you were talking about another one, the Revenge or something.
Well, it would be the Titano then, yeah.
That's what I was talking about this whole time.
Okay.
You guys didn't even know what knife I was talking about. Oh my god. Now you see what I'm talking about though with that lanyard hole area on the Titano.
Yeah, that's terrible.
So pokey.
It's aggressive. It's ever so slightly.
I think it would look cool without it though, and I could use it as a shovel. I could use it as like I was thinking like I could use it as like a ping pong paddle.
Oh yeah, like Forrest Gump it up, dude.
It's like really broad.
So when you were talking about the Titano, I thought you were talking about the Beast Prime, then.
Which is also horrendous.
This is just miscommunication at its finest.
We're all just gaslighting each other in an endless circle.
No, I was right. I wasn't gaslighting anyone. You guys are you're gaslighting me again.
Oh, I'm good at it, baby.
Cole's like, yeah, we were all doing it. We're all doing it to each other. It's all evenly,
My dad told me I should have been a lawyer. Look, everybody was doing it. Everybody was doing it.
What about the karma?
I kind of like the karma, honestly.
I think it's kind of cool. Yeah, I think.
Wait, I need to look more into that. Let's look more into that. What's the pocket?
The only thing is the blade to handle looks pretty poor.
I want to see this one in detail. How come
it kind of looks like something Microtech would do?
I think the karma has not been released yet.
Yeah, it's pretty cool looking.
I mean, it looks like a pretty decent knife.
Yeah, it does look
reversible, like kind of weird reversible pocket clip that's not countersunk. But
dude, I found a video of the of the Titano.
I mean, Metal Complex had it on his channel. That's where I saw it.
That is absolutely insane.
Wait, the Karma looks like a normal knife.
Yeah, I'm kind of into the Karma.
What is the thickness?
That's the question. I need to see a picture. I need some deets.
On the I think it's just like a 3D rendering right now. It's not even been made.
I mean, but he should have specs, right?
Well, yeah, I see one that someone is holding in their hand on Facebook. So it must be made.
The PMP Karma?
Yeah.
Fuck, I want to see.
Yeah, I can't find any information about it.
It's just a picture though of the side view in someone's hand.
Oh, I found a picture. But
I wish it'd be easier to find information about these overbuilt knives. They're overbuilt but not over described.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true.
Yeah,
it's a good looking knife, dude. I like it. I genuinely like it. But something tells me it's going to be just as ridiculous.
What is this? It says PMP user 2, and then it says for the blade steel QP. Oh, it's supposed to be CP. Wait,
it says
QP. No, it says QPM 20. 4. What is it? 4? Yeah, QPM 20-4 blade steel.
Oh. That's my favorite. Great user.
I'm not familiar with it.
I thought maybe it was like a mistype and it was supposed to be CPM 20.
So the user 2 actually came out in S90V. That one's out and it's really affordable.
QPM 20-4.
User 2. Okay. I mean, it just looks the user 2 looks too normal for me.
Yeah, it's a front flipper only frame lock wire clip, but it's a really clean design, full flat grind. Don't know how they're heat treated.
So there is a steel called QPM 23.
Ooh, maybe they got the new that good kush. You know,
I can't go from the user to like from the Titano to the user 2. It's too much of a jump.
Same. It's
like
just
sorry,
so
like you established your brand already. If you're not giving me the nasty crazy, like I don't want it.
Right. So, give me the dirty stuff.
QPM 23, it's a high speed tool steel, high wear resistance, high working hardness, 66
high speed, low drag,
HRC.
nice.
66. Sorry.
I want the Titano, guys. I don't know what to say. I'm concerned about that lanyard hole area. I wonder if I could just like delete it.
It looks like it's just held on by the 2 screws. That's just like the backspacer.
Right.
Hold on, let me pull up that video again. I'm curious if you could just saw that shit off. I mean, you could. You could.
Yeah,
You can do whatever you want.
Well, I mean, actually, yeah, you could. Yeah, you could. Yeah. I wonder how much of that you even need. Like
the pocket clip on the Titano.
It's a little wild.
It's a little rambunctious.
A little bit. But at least it doesn't ride the spine. See, Midgards, that's all you have to do. Just don't make it ride the spine.
Yes. Get it together. Come on now. Come on now. Good God, dude. Now, if you get one, I want to check it out. I want to review it.
How much is it? How much is it?
It can't be cheap. It can't be cheap.
Let's see. Pre-order. PMP pre-order. Beast Grizzly Tanto.
The names are hilarious.
The names are the funniest fucking part. By far.
Their website is so bad. What's that term for? Like when you have SEO? Like when you type stuff in Google and your stuff doesn't come up
search engine optimization, yeah.
Yeah, their SEO is terrible because when I type like anything, like it doesn't come up instantly on Google. And their website is also bad. Sorry.
Their website is atrocious. Thank you for saying that. But they're knife people. They're not, they're not internet
What are you trying to say?
There's literally no info on the goddamn thing.
Yeah, there's none. Like, this is terrible.
Distributors and dealers. We'll find it. God damn it, we'll find it. Take me to the knife.
I wonder if the knife isn't even being sold yet, maybe? Like, it's hard to even tell. Wow, their website is really bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you see their designer page? It's literally just a animated picture of a bear and then a bunch of names. It's so random. Like, click designer on their website and just see it. Look at it.
No, it's not just a bear. It's a
bear
with bear with
it's a yoked bear with abs.
Demon warrior bear.
He's ripped.
With Wolverine claws.
Yeah.
He's got Wolverine claws, bro.
Wait, what? He has like what is going on with his feet? He has like
6 toes.
Yeah, what the hell's going on?
He has a lot of toes.
I'm kind of turned on by him, if I'm being honest.
I mean,
I'm slightly aroused.
Yeah, a little bit. He has a good body.
These guys rocking.
Am I a furry now? Does this make me a furry?
Does that make me a furry? Maybe. I gotta tell you, while we wrap this up, because we're coming up on an hour. Fun furry story for you. I don't know what happened. Something happened to my TikTok algorithm, and now they just keep spewing furry live streams to me, and I don't know how to make it stop.
Something just happened to your algorithm. Oh, I see.
I'm not fucking out there weird. Like hot, busty, buxom, furry fox tits. I'm not searching that on TikTok. I cater my feed very well to myself. And then one day I woke up and it was like, it was furry.
It just happened. It just happened,
I'm telling. Look, I've watched some real fucked up porn, okay? But I have never been into the whole furry business. I haven't.
But it's not just about what you've been into. When it does the algorithm calculations, it's trying to figure out what you would be into. So basically, the math has told you that it's what you would be into if you were.
It's like Minority Report. I'm being arrested for a crime I haven't committed yet. You know what I mean? That's what's happening here.
It's a minority.
They're like, don't worry, bud. Give it 6 months. Just give it 6 months.
Just try it. Just try it. You might like it. Who knows? I mean, I've been suggested things that I didn't think I would like, and then
look, you dip a toe in, you dip a toe in, you never know.
Dip a toe, and then eventually, it's the whole foot. All right.
What kind of things are we talking about here, Brian?
Yeah, Brian.
Oh well, I mean, look, I wasn't always into anime girls, and as you know, like it's all I do now. So
now all I need is my waifu. Please.
Yeah, so I didn't know until it was recommended to me, and I was like, "What is this? Oh, girls are better when they have less dimensions." Okay, great.
Yeah. I need big tits. Are you talking like? What are you talking? Are you talking like high school DxD or like what?
No, like 3-dimensional versus 2-dimensional. Just have one less dimension. It's better.
One less dimension.
Getting off topic. All right, so I think we call it.
Yeah, we can call it here. We're running out of time. I think that's a good place to end it. This has been episode 3, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure. It's been a joy. It's been a privilege and honor to look at just outrageous shit and talk about furries. Anything?
We love furries here. We don't discriminate on
none. No. If you are or claim to be, you're welcome here. We don't care. We don't care. It's just a mascot. Like at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You're just
look at the PMP mascot is literally a furry. So
he's literally a big hunky bear furry. You know what I mean? Not that I'm into that kind of thing, but he's
but also not objecting, you know, so.
I feel bad for objectifying a bear. And on that note, thank you guys so very much for watching and listening. Stay tuned. Plenty more to come. Gentlemen, anything else?
Peace.
No?
Later.
Peace.